This video relates to the report screen and how a premium user can send themselves reports. The reports are essentially six separate reports with close to 200 pages of information, pretty much everything related to what you've input inside the application and what the status of everything is. There are multiple ways to get there, including from this button down here on the bottom right, but the main one is in the menu, which you select the hamburger in the top left, and you see in the first section, the navigation section, there is a report option, third one down. And here you see 6 reports, 1 through 6, and then you see a button that says all reports, which if you want to send all of them to yourself. And then once you've selected the right reports, you hit that email button. So I'm just going to walk through the reports very quickly and talk about what they are and what's in them. So report 1 shows you by category and by status of the actual item numbers that are in each status for each one of the 8 categories. So this is a great way to understand what else do I need to be doing, what hasn't been closed out. It's a little bit of an eye chart because there are 941 separate numbers in boxes, but this shows you, hey, what do we need to be working on, or what's been closed out that I don't know. So report 2 is essentially all 100 questions and what the answers are, and then who gave that answer and when they gave that to. So this is good so you can see what questions still need to be answered if they're either unanswered or if they're an unsure is there. And then it also shows you the answers to questions that someone else might have answered, so that you can follow up and say, hey, I thought Dad was a yes on that. I didn't realize he was a no. Where did you get that information? Just to confirm that. So especially if you have multiple users, that's a good way to ensure proper collaboration. So report 3 is a top level overview. This is sort of an extension of the Your Progress screen where we take each of the different areas and then we crunch both the numbers and have percentages with respect to progress of what you've done. Report 4 is the big one. It's 140 to 150 pages typically, and within that we take all the 941 items, we show you what the latest status is, who put that status in, when they did it, which question that relates to, and which category that's in. So this is very good because it shows you really the basics of what's been done or what needs to be done, and provides you with sort of the bottom level of what the activity is on the deceased account. For report 5, that shows you all the note details. So it shows you the general notes, and then it takes you for all the different question notes. It shows you the question, it shows you what the note was, it shows you who put it in and when they put it in. And it does the same thing with any item notes. It shows you which item it relates to, what was said, who the person that wrote that down in, and then the question and the category that it relates to. Then the final report, report 6, is essentially a database dump of all the information with respect to your deceased, Edward Martin, also all the other users that are on that account. So it would have his birthday, passing location, all of those types of things. It would also show the other users and what their status is with respect to the deceased account, so who else is on there. And it just kind of gives you an overview of your deceased account, and yourself, by the way. And then again, the last button is for all of the reports. So let's send all of the reports to our email. So we click on the above all reports, and then we select email. So then it says, thank you, we'll send them by email. And then if we go to our email very quickly, we see an email with AirList reports being sent to Jane, and then it has 6 attachments. Let's go take a look at just one of them. Click open report 2. As we said, here's what report 2 looks like. Shows the question, current answer, who the user was, and when the date of input. So that's just an example of how you use the report screen. Thank you very much.